in this video, we're going to find area of unequal curves. So let's say find the area of shaded region that lies inside the first curve and outside the second curve. If let's say r is 2 sine theta, r is equal to 1. So we have a two function here. We have a two uh, curve here. So um, all we need to do is first thing is to graph, to draw a picture, so this will be the circle right here, and this is our r here is 2, and let's draw another circle here. From our origin is 0. If r is equal to 1, this is right here is 1, this right here is -1, and also this right here is -1, and this point here is 1. So given that drawing, you could say that find the area of shaded region that lies inside the first curve. So inside the first curve, it's here. So the first curve, and inside the first curve and outside the second curve. So the region that we need to find the area is it's inside the first curve. So it's inside the first curve. So here, it's in this curve here, this here, and outside the second curve. So it's outside the second curve, this curve. So this region will be we need to find this area of this region right here. So the formula will be the formula of that will be area is equal to so before we need to use the formula, we need to find the point of intersection. So right here, this intersection right here, this intersection right here. So if we draw a line, this this should be here, like this, like this point, right, also right here, generally. So 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 to find these 2 points is to set these two equations equal to each other. So 2 sine theta is equal to 1. So we have 1/2 sine theta. And so sine theta equals 1/2 is that theta is equal to pi over 6 and 5 pi over 5 pi over 6. So sine pi over 6 is 1/2, and sine pi of sine of 5 pi over 6 5 pi over 6 is 1/2. So all we need to do is to integrate from pi over 6 to 5 pi over 6. So now we can integrate this equation by using so the area is that we can use this formula of the definite integral from alpha to beta of 1/2 to squared d d theta. So um, dr is equal to dr is equal to um, f of theta, f squared of theta. So we could write this as 1/2 of f of squared theta d theta. And so we have another equation right here. So let's say this is r1, then this is r2. R2 is equal to g of theta. So we could set this equation into area is equal to the different integral of alpha to beta of 1/2 times the f squared of theta minus the g squared of theta. So all we need to do is from 6 5 over 6 to 5 pi over 6 times 1/2 of f of squared of f squared theta is 2 sine 2 sine 2 sine theta minus 2 sine squared theta minus 1 squared 1 squared d theta. So 2 sine squared of theta is the same as we could write as sine squared theta is equal to 1/2 times the 1 minus cosine 2 theta. So sine squared theta is equal to 1/2 minus cosine squared theta. So we have sine squared is equal to 1/2 times 1 minus cosine squared theta. So next thing to do is 5 pi over 6 and 1/2. We could move this 1/2 here, 1/2, and 2 raised to 2 is 4 sine squared theta minus 1 d theta. So we could replace this sine squared theta of 1/2 times 1 minus cosine 2 theta. So 6 pi 6 over 5 to 5 pi over 6 of 4 times 1/2 minus 1 minus cosine 2 theta minus 1. So minus 1. 4 times 1/2 is equal to 2, and 1 let's say 4 times 1/2 is 2, copy 1 minus cosine 2 theta minus 1 d theta. So the next thing is to multiply 2 from this equation, this one right here. So 2 times 1 is 2 minus the cosine 2 cosine 2 theta minus 1 d theta, integrated from pi over 6 to 5 pi over 6. Don't forget to write this integral. So 2 minus 1 is simply positive 1. 1 minus 2 cosine 2 theta d theta. So we can find the antiderivative of this. this one right here, 5 pi over 6. So the antiderivative of 1 is, let's continue this right up here. So the antiderivative of 1 is what? Don't forget the 1/2. We have still 1/2 right here. So don't forget to write 1/2. So the antiderivative of 1 is theta. And the antiderivative of 2 cosine 2 theta is 2 sine 2 sine theta 2 sine 2 theta over 2, evaluated from pi over 6 to 5 pi over 6. So we can cancel these 2. So left 2 is 1/2. We can now evaluate, substitute theta of 5 over 6 and 5 pi over 6 and pi over 6. So 5 pi over 6 minus sine 2 theta, 2 times 5 pi over 6, so minus this 5, 6 pi is 6 pi, substitute 6 pi 2 theta, 6 pi minus um, minus sine 2 pi 6. So 2 times 5 pi over 6 is equal to what? To 5 pi over 3rd. So sine of 2 is equal to sine of 5 pi over 3rd minus the 1 6 pi over 6 minus sine of 2 times pi over 6 is simply sine by the way, sine of pi over 3. So again, if we combine this term here, 5 pi over 6 minus pi over 6 is we get a 2 pi over 3 minus the sine of 5 pi over 3 is square root of 3 over 2, but it is in the quadrant, it is in a quadrant 4, I mean it is in a quadrant 3, so it is negative of, so I mean it's from, well anyways, sine 5 pi over 3 is, I mean this is not 3, this is 3, sine 5 pi over 3 is negative square root of 3 over 2 minus we have we combine this term here, so all we need to do is find the sine pi over 3 is equal to square root of negative negative is equal to negative square root of 3 over 2. So let me continue this right here, so I don't have any space. So 1/2, so 1/2 times 2 pi over 3 is we get we can make this plus. If we times negative times negative, and also we can make this positive also. So 1/2 2 pi over 3 plus square root of 3 over 2 plus square root of 3 over 2. So we can combine these two terms here. 1/2 times 2 pi over 3 of plus square root of 3 plus square root of 3 is 2 square root of 3 over 2. So square root of 3 we can cancel 2. So we're left with 1/2 2 pi over 3 plus square root of 3. To get a common denominator, we can multiply 3 here and also 3 here. So we get the 2 pi over 3 plus 3 square root of 3 over 3. We can combine 2 pi plus 3 multiplied by 1/2. And if we multiply it to 1/2, we get the 2 pi plus this is 3 square root of 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So that will be the final answer. So if we find the decimal point, the decimal answer, you could use a calculator.